and welcome to this conversation. So today we are joined by Blessed from eConnector. Hi, Blessed.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm well, thank
Okay, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
you. So okay, I'm blessed, like literally blessed in the sense that, working at, I work here at eConnector, working in such an environment that has, I would say a lot of changes whereby you're learning each and every day. I actually consider that to be a blessing. So I'm actually blessed in that sense. And I'm actually a kind person. I like to believe that I'm a good leader because I'm always what is it called? Looking to get that feedback every time. I'm always looking to our employees, our interns, like what do you think we need to do differently? What do you think we need to change? So I would say I'm that kind of a person and a leader. So yeah.
Okay. So what inspired you to start the company?
Okay, so it's a bit of a long story-ish, right? So I remember it was myself and Mr. Lukele, that's Lindo Lukele. The problem that was in our community was that you would find that let's say you get a builder somewhere, and then you pay that person 50% upfront, right? Because they'll say, give me a deposit of some sort. And then right after doing that, you'd actually find that afterwards you'd have serious issues in terms of getting that quality service. So in that thing, we saw that we asked ourselves, what if there was, one central location where clients would get reliable service providers? But like, what if there was just one source whereby if you think of a plumber, if you think of like electrician, mechanic, you're stuck on the side of the road, but you need someone who will actually deliver the right service at who's professional and reliable. So we're like, yeah, what if there was that one place? And then what do we call ourselves though? Like we can connect. Yeah, I think that process took about an hour, and then we end up coming up with the name eConnector because we would connect people, with reliable service providers. So that's how the company started. When we started the company, we started off, working at the library, right? Like the library, we didn't have computers, we didn't have people to work with, literally from the library, where let's say you'd be, one second you're trying to code the mobile application, the next, there's a chat who's like, "Nami ngicela ukusebenzisa le computer," because you've been sitting there for like quite some time, right? So that's where we came from. So in that now we're like, okay, now we want to grow. We've been, going through these different stages of growth. In that's when now that service that we're offering at first, the one we were connecting people to all services, as much as it was bringing in the income wasn't matching, the growth level, right? So from there, that's when we went on like, okay, now that we are looking to have, let's say, like our own office space, within this amount of money and this service, and now we need a printer, now we need ABC, now we need ABC. So through that, the business started evolving. We started having more services, we started having more systems, we started increasing our knowledge so that we could add more value into the market. So we can say that's basically how the company started. Yeah.
And you guys were part of the ICT 2021 program. So how did you find out about Propeller and why did you guys apply for the ICT program?
So with Propeller, right, what actually made us to apply, right, is that we are constantly looking for opportunities, like constantly looking for opportunities, uh, because we actually believe that we're living in a world that is just abundant of opportunities. There's just so much opportunities. So as we're looking for those opportunities on Facebook, we actually saw a post by I don't know if I should mention a person's name in the interview, but this we actually saw on I think it's called Koi Group for Entrepreneurs, right? That's where we saw that advert. We're like, okay, if in ICT, you want to become, we saw that advert, whatever there was on the advert, and we're like, okay, let's apply for this. And then, of course, the main aim towards that was, we think that it's highly essential to invest in what we call education, right? So we saw that we would actually get that education within the program. So it's part of the things that actually drew us to the thingy because we want to become better entrepreneurs. We want to become great leaders.
Yes.
One of the biggest things that we want to achieve as a company, of course, that we're looking into, we always say that we want to become a 4,000 person company. Okay, now that we are, let's say, 4 years into the business, at first we say we want to become a 4,000 person company by year 5, but now we're like, we're still very, very far away from that. But we still want to become that 4,000 person company. That's what led us to want to connect, or not exactly to want to join the program. That we understand that we would learn the knowledge that would take us to the next level.
And how was your experience at Propeller?
The experience was mind blowing. The experience was mind blowing. So what I actually love about Propeller, right, is that I remember when we were having like what's good when we were having our first chat with Arrow. We actually saw that this person was actually telling us about entrepreneurship, has been through this journey. This person understands the problems. This person is just talking about things that they had from their professor in 19 what. This person knows that sometimes your advertising plans don't come through. He understands the pain. That's one of the first things that we noticed about Propeller, and we actually love about Propeller. We've actually went on to create more leaders within the company, because before you'd actually find that let's say myself and Lukele would be the ones leading everyone. But now, even though I'm taking this interview, other people are actually doing the most out there because we've managed to create leaders within the company. So yeah, so I would say those are some of the achievements that we've had in the past.
You actually mentioned about how you guys had this vision of a 4,000 people
Person company.
company. So just to add to that, like what is your long-term vision for eConnector?
Long-term vision would be okay. So for a company that started in Elukwatini alone, right? Now we have teams literally all over SA. We have people in Cape Town, we have people in Limpopo, we have people in Gauteng, right? So apart from the employment side of things, we're also looking to service a lot of businesses. Recently, actually, we're in the process of actually partnering with other tech giants. Basically, long term, we're looking to have, a lot of long-term relationships with different companies, with a lot of tech companies. Instead of, we believe in collaboration more than competition. So we're looking to collaborate with a lot of companies, that are in the same industry as us, within the same country or in other countries. We're also looking to have our own tech, being used in outside this particular country. So we can say that's what we're looking at in terms of the vision moving forward.
What's your advice for someone that's looking into applying to the ICT program?
Okay, so I think this one would be the biggest one, I would say, right? Be teachable. But like they get into the program with that mindset that okay, you are ready to learn. Yes, you have your own preferences, how you prefer to do things as a person. You actually learn a lot from, the mentors there. We've learned a lot from, mentors like Ed, from mentors like Arrow, mentors like Linda. Because I feel like right now, if we to go into a room with an investor, we actually know how to actually pitch our story because we were actually taught that. At first, we thought we knew, and then that's when we actually had that mindset of okay, we want to learn. That's when we actually saw that okay, what we knew is wasn't really sufficient.
Okay, and that's the end of this interview. Thank you so much for joining us, Blessed, and have a fantastic day.
All right, okay, thank you so much. I enjoy the rest of your day as well.